black people. Maybe they'll change some Department of Transportation or FAA regulations so that maybe they can increase the compensation for bumping people on flights. Okay, I wouldn't have a problem with that. Or maybe they would make it more onerous for the airlines to just bump people, because it's not as if every person who's bumped has done so that they can move some sort of airline passenger for a airline employee. The vast majority of people who get bumped are bumped for other passengers.
Okay, that was Professor Black Truth. If you are black, you definitely want to join his channel. $215. Where the hell is that? Hold on. I know I'm supposed to be getting a phone call, but I don't know. Pittsburgh or Philadelphia. I don't pick up long distance unless I know who it is. Actually, I don't do it. So what you just heard was Professor Black Truth. If you're African American, I definitely recommend his channel. Yes, he is a bit on the... He's actually not as bad as some people. He gives you the real story. Like, for example, that screaming dude on the airplane. By the way, he had over 98 felonies. And one of them was soliciting sex from a man in exchange for drugs. So, obviously, he was a little bit off to be screaming like a jackass on the fucking plane. Alpha came back, and I've been trying to get to his question. Watch. When I do this, it takes me right to the question. I've done it three times. All I get is the video.
Okay, fellas, as the title says, sorry, the last video is on private.
Now, let me show you what I'm talking about. Hey, it's a black guy. Hear that? It went right to the question. See? It goes right to the question, or whatever comment you made. So he must be using, I don't know, Google Plus, or I don't know what he's doing, but let's go ahead and look at his question. Because let me go back to this so you can see me. I don't hate the fella. He's been trolling since she showed up. First he was trolling Greece. Now they've seen what Greece has proved himself by last night's video. He, of course, has nothing to say about it. Well, let's see what he says about that $1,250,000 that's in his account. Okay. You say how you start is how you finish. So I have a question. And when you have a question, I'll answer. Does that mean you can, that's providing it's a decent question. It's not some kind of, you try to be funny and cute. Does that mean you can't change if that comment is true? We are all incapable. No. The way, look at it like this. If you're a simp, if you're weak, as you have proven to be, you start weak, you will finish weak. Okay? The way you start is the way you finish. Do you see what's your own situation? You were a weak individual. That's why you got to go do this alpha shit. You know you're weak, man. Look how you blamed me for your girlfriend cheating. Only a weak man does that. You do weak man behaviors. You use that buffed out Asian guy to... You're a little Japanese guy. So that's what weak men do. They hide. They deflect. So the way you start is the way you finish. You started weak, you finished weak. Then you try to say your girlfriend said, because I started pushing on her, that's why she cheated on me. Come on, dude. Tell the truth. Bring her on my call. I'll get the real reason why she cheated on you. I'll dig it out of her, okay? Number one, you weren't giving her good sex. Number two, you're boring, probably boring. Number three, you don't communicate well. I'll just give you those three right there. No connection. Number four. So Now do you understand what that means? You can become a stronger individual, but when you're in a relationship with someone else and they see that you change, by the way, all your friends will notice that you change, they're going to reject you also. So if you suddenly become, instead of being this an American Japanese, dyed hair, blonde, trying to look like dominant society, you suddenly go back to being proud of being Japanese and you start acting like you're truly Asian. And I'm not just saying because you dye, because a lot of other Asian folks dye their hair too. I call that weakness. You go back to the old school Japanese, they hate you. Just so you know that. Go back to go back to Japan, the diehards. Because I lived there. You've never lived there. Your friends who support your behavior, you suddenly start becoming a real man and rejecting their bullshit. They're going to turn on you too. Okay? You try to better yourself, all the people around, all the people around you are going to reject it. So all you people who have tried to come up, have you noticed how your friends don't want to be around you? I've noticed that when I became a player, people were, talking about me behind my back, hating. When you're a player, you get a lot of haters. Even with my own friends. Instead of congratulating, this black man was hating. That's why he's not a friend anymore. So let me see what else you got to say. Does that mean you can't change? I never said that. My whole channel is about change. How can you actually even get that idea? So you try to look for something to say I'm contradicting myself. Come on, dude. Change if that comment is true. We're all incapable of change. If this is true, what you are doing is purposeless. Yeah, you are going to negativity. So you really don't want to hear the answer. And I wish I could get the rest of your goddamn question. As you saw, I can't see your question. Let me see if there's any spam. No spam on this one. So you're still trying to troll, it looks like, under the guise of asking a question. I can mute you, which I'm going to do right now. Because you didn't really want to know an answer. And you keep up with that alpha shit, man. You're not an alpha male. Come on, boy, son. You're a little Japanese guy. Nipponese. As Japanese like to call themselves in their own words. Not Japanese. I was at this restaurant yesterday, fellas. Japanese restaurant. I think it was Yamota. Anyways, this Japanese guy, he was really tall. I think he might have been a little bit, or close to my height. And all I said, he was asking me a question. I said, "Hi." And then it kind of threw him off. That means yes in Japanese, by the way. And I didn't say anymore after that. Because he fucked up my order after that. Like the French, when my son was in France, he speaks perfect French. They would speak French to him. He said that, they're rude. They won't speak French. Because they think that you can't speak the language. People that speak their own, I get that from the Portuguese too. Always trying to correct me and shit like that. They answer back in English. And I just wanted to relay that to you. One thing that Asian Americans are going to get is their nigga wake up call. You're going to get your nigga wake up call. They're Asian Americans. Well, you got it back in the 40s. When they put the Japanese Americans in the internment camps. But recently, dominant society, they let you suck up to them, but they ain't gonna last forever. As you saw the doctor getting thrown off the plane. I'm a doctor. I'm a doctor. I'm a doctor. And screaming and acting a total fucking fool. Well, America belongs, to, not legally, but, this is dominant society, folks, man. We got to, all us minorities, we got to stick together, come together, and stop, turning against each other. That's my point to that message. Today is a training day for me. I'm going to be going to my studio to train clients. And my first client actually called in sick, so I've got a little bit of time this morning. Last night we saw Greece, $1,250,000. Congratulations to his Mackin. That's what his Mackin has bought him. As you know, I read the post that he made, his first field report. What's up, Chris James? Like I told you, Chris, man, I'm never going to Chicago, man. Chi-Town, no thank you. I have no desire, unless it's the summertime, though. I do want to go to Boston. My friend Swamps Negative, he's from Boston, or Mock Stone. Mock. Bobby Park the car in the yard. That Boston accent shit. I don't ever want to go to New York. I have no desire to go to New York. Sorry, Remo. And by the way, Chris James beat you. You must be asleep at your desk. Don't get fired, brother. Every time I do a show, almost every time, the first person in here is, of course, Remo. GMK. What's up, GMK? Now, GMK is, he's actually dating the Chinese chick. Giving her the BBC, man. And she's loving it. She was a virgin, straight from China. We crafted how to get to her. He's one of my coaching clients. It worked. He goes, indeed, that was some lovely stuff to see as a field report. Yes, GMK. Chris, women are more open around here in the summer scene. They're open out here too, man. Think about it. You're back in the fucking snow and shit right now. It was raining, but now we got some sunshine. Anytime, when I was a kid, in January, the sun came out, white chicks would be in their little booty shorts. If there's an ounce of sun, they're out there showing their skin. That was in fucking January. And it's gotten, just like that. It's still like that out here in California. GMK gives us some smiles, yes. GMK, I was talking about your female. Bringing off some of that black dick, brother. And now she's hooked. Now she calls him daddy. Calls him a pro. You're a pro. Oh, you're a pro. You're a pro. Using how to make a woman come. Chris James, O Supreme, online. Recommend me to 2 or 3 times to log in to get my profiles on the front page. Huh? O Supreme, online. Recommend me 2 or 3 times to log in and get my profiles on the... I'm not sure what you're saying, man. Recommend me 2 or 3 times to... Brother, I'm old, man. Come on. Times of day? Oh! You mean log in to your profiles to get on the front page. Yeah. Really? I recommend, I do it on POF and I just do it, once. And I leave it logged in. I just go do something else. But you're recommending 2 or 3 times to get your profile on the front page. On POF, all it took me was just like once. I don't know about the other sites. I don't go to those. I think I still have an Ashley Madison account. I never answer anything from there. Done Breakable. Just finished a Toastmasters session. Got critiqued on a filler word. Did you use or and? Or like black dudes? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Done Breakable. Okay, so got critiqued on a filler word during my table topic. And a little bit on my body language, but my speech had everyone rolling. Good. GMK has got his starter hoe. What does he say? Life is great right now. I told you, Remo, you're a day late and $1 short, brother. You short. Chris beat you in here, man. And I saw your little joke in the shout box. So what was that? I said, I will try. And he said, there is no try. There's only do. Mm-hmm. Well, make sure you do your job. You're late. You must be asleep at work. Or maybe you're actually doing your job. I'm giving Greece a list of head slaps. If he goes to Ireland, slap Michael Nolan. You're on the list, brother. Chris James, your ass on that list too, man. Sorry, man. Nah, I'm just joking. Okay, Cupid. You have to edit your profile or post new pictures to get your page on front. It's a hassle. Ah, okay. GMK, ha ha ha. Remo, that was funny. Yeah, hardy, hard, Remo. What did my mom say? I can't believe she said that. That was from my childhood. I said something funny to her. Ha ha ha. That was so funny I forgot to laugh. My mom was in her, she was almost 80 years of age. I'm like, where'd you hear that from, Mom? That's from my childhood. I didn't realize that shit had been around that long. Haha, I forgot to laugh. Remo came back with one. Bigfoot Remo, as he's walking through New York City with them big ass feet. On his Obama phone, trying to jump on these motherfucking calls. I think it's still gonna rain out here, man. What the fuck? I'm having to charge this phone every day because I listen to audio files. I'm still sleeping. I'm trying to go from the bedroom to my chair. I started in the chair till 1 o'clock. I went to bed till 4 o'clock. Woke up, my nose is plugged. So I went back to the chair. Trying to wean myself back into the bed. Looks like we got some sunshine. 1 and 2 o'clock out here. Then it's going to rain again 3 to 5. Tomorrow should be some sunshine and rain. Puppy bacon. I'm not a troll. If you stop banning me, I can have one account and speak as a man. Okay, Alpha. You are a troll. You do troll activities. GMK, I'm trying to move to Cali next year after I graduate. Any tips on what cities are best? Actually, I don't know. Can't answer that for you. You might want to do some research. Shut up. Oops. Unfortunately, I don't know what cities are the best cities. I live in Cali, and I can't tell you that. I've never done research on my own state. Like, you probably never done research on what's the best city to live in Washington. At least, I think so. I think that. Chris, I think I need a head slap, though. I still have that hesitance to ask a chick to come to my place on the second meeting. Really? On average, it takes 3 or 4 for it to feel right? Really, Chris? Okay, we'll put you on the list, man. Maybe Grease can give you some pointers. You wait 3 or 4 times? I'm trying to push up on the first night. There you go, brother. See that black hand? Well, you're not full white, but you get the message. That fool got the shit slapped out of him. Even his eyeball looked like it got slapped out. Look at his eyeball. Okay, let me get off that shit. You got blocked. P.S. I listened to a Rosebud interview, and he mentioned his main motivation of being in the game was being a motherfucker. Basically, the best, like Michael Jordan in basketball. It really resonated. Cool. This is from online, by the way. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Okay. But you're doing meetups. I'm pushing on the first meetup. I'm going back to my online dating, and I was pushing, hey, let's go to my place. So what I did was I met them for coffee or something to drink. And like I said, fellas, you know, I've arrived early. I'm reading a book, and I already had my coffee most of the time. But I always ended like, let's go back to my place. That's how I did with Jovina as well. That's how I found out she was on her period. As you guys saw the call that I did yesterday, I asked her about that shit. I think it was yesterday, because I don't remember. Don Alfonso, Supreme, may you please talk about emotional connection with a woman? Not on the video. I posted Don that I'll do a podcast show on it. I'm not sharing that with YouTube. Not much to say about it, though. Most of it's not right brain friendly. Chris James, right. I guess being a generator, it doesn't feel natural unless they are giving me serious cues. Well, the fact they showed up, the fact that you guys, she sent you a message, obviously, right? Or she looked at your profile, whatever, that's eye contact. So she chose. She opened the doorway. So you already been invited in. Remember, you're like a vampire. You have to wait to be invited across the threshold. Threshold being her. Remo. Supreme, my ex wants for me to do dinner with her. And she offered to go Dutch. But I'd rather her just come to my house so I can fuck. Me too. She's still trying to put you in that dating shit. She'll offer, you know, I'll do Dutch right now. She's not offering to pay. I mean, that was your fucking birthday, dude. Your birthday. That she broke up with you. Basically dumped you. Let's put it like it is. And she went out looking for other dick. That's what the message is. On your birthday, dumped, I'm going to find other dick. And what did she find? Nothing. So now she's coming back. Shut up. Don, thanks. Look forward to your podcast show on Zoom. Okay. I'll probably talk about that today. I don't know how to break it down to talk about, emotional connection, because it's what I do naturally. So I'll try to describe what, me, who I am. And I'll tell you about my past, what made me like this, and why it's just a natural thing for me. If you come from left brain, you may not feel it. They're done. Come here, boo-boo. This cat has been so abused, he doesn't like to even hardly be touched. But he sleeps right next to me because I started by putting a towel on. We have I had a chair on the front porch. And I put a towel there because he was, always outside the door. He was looking for new owners. Manuel next door, he had like 13 cats at that time. And this one, all the cats in the neighborhood come around because he puts his food outside. So they're always running off stray cats. And this cat showed up one day. I didn't ever notice him until he was on my front porch. I never paid attention to his fucking cats. And I put a towel out there. I felt sorry. It was raining. I felt sorry for it. I love animals. I'm a dog person, though. I'm more of a dog guy. But I can't stand to see abused animals. I don't care if it's kittens or dogs. When people abuse their animals, it makes me just want to kill them. Those are the only people besides racists, that I wish would just fucking die. Remo. Oh, don't get it twisted. I ain't forgot that shit. That's why I'm gonna keep it 100 and fuck a few times. I haven't done anything in like 60 days. Okay, Remo. Chris James, I'm the same way about animal abusers. I see red and one, yeah. There's this commercial going around this, about animal abuse. I can't watch that shit, man. I call myself a strong man, but that shit breaks me down. I think I was in Reno or someplace, and it came on. I had to get up and walk out the room. Supreme, how do you feel about a girl asking you to meet her parents? It's a sign of good game. Nope. It's a sign that she don't fall in love with you. When she wants you to meet her parents, she's in love. But it makes me feel sorry for her because of my player gender. Yeah. That's why you got to keep your heart in check. I've warned you about that now. Don, Supreme, I've finally finished reading your Mind Seduction's Female Domination. Very powerful book. Good. Now you need to start putting that to use. When you're in bed with your women, I think I'm going to have a mindfuck section on the forum. I need to do that. Start a post. I'm going to post all the stuff that I did in the past, like over emails. So you can get an idea of what I talk about. And maybe tap into your own primitive brain at the tail of your, the top of your spine, your primitive brain. You don't want to tap into the front consciousness when you start to talk to women. You want to tap into your primitive brain. Okay? When you start doing things with good grammar, know that you're not there. When you start feeling a powerful feeling, know that you're there. See, this is not left brain shit. This is right brain. This is actually man shit. Animal shit. Visual Sync, Supreme. The way you start is the way you finish, right? Yes. So if you start simping to girls and you switch up the script way through the relationship, she will see you as a simp. She will see you as a simp trying to stand up because she already had you bowing down. So you see you as an upstart, as a guy that's trying to change everything. I've had it my way. Now he wants it his way. I don't think so. Imagine this. If your girl, you started with her kissing your feet, suck your dick anytime you wanted to, she'll get up and make you food anytime you wanted to. She would pay, like Jovita does, you know, some of my credit card, your credit card bills. And then she suddenly said, fuck that. Get up and get your own soda or your own water. What would you do? Would you go out and cheat on her? Or would you not argue? What the fuck you doing? Jim K says, yeah, brother, strong start. Strong from the start, go. Strong from the get-go. It's 10:31. Cool. It's actually time for me to start getting ready for my business. Let me see. Today's Thursday. Okay. Today's a good day. Okay, I see your point. This is my starter who I'm talking about. Okay. Have you started simping? Fuck. I'll make sure I take some of this shit before I leave. How do you get your girl to start doing that for you? You start small. Baby, give me a glass of water. Yes, I have. Fuck. Why? Visual? I'm a nice guy by heart. That's your culture. Hold on. I'm a nice guy by heart, he says, yeah. I think maybe we should start looking at Michael Nolan's book, No More Mr. Nice Guy. On that note, fellas, I'm out of here. I gotta go. Peace.